I read a couple of things that kind of pissed me off because I felt like it was harassment. I felt like you whipped your head around. No, I mean, they violated you. Like, I read an article where Marshall Faulk,
yeah, and I remember that. And let me tell you, yes, the truth is, yes, and he got hit for that a little bit on social media. But the truth is, I kind of have this understanding. You have to realize, for the most part, a lot of people know me as a comedian. So, and I've made it.
You're approachable.
Well, and not only that, I've talked about it within the context of comedy, you know, and we've made it light. And that particular incident you're talking about was on Deal or No Deal. And it became kind of a funny thing because people were excited there and they wanted to hug me. And I'm like, you know.
And what happened? What happened exactly?
Oh, he said, you know, he's a germaphobe. I'm going to shake your hand. I'm going to shake your hand. And he was chasing me around the set and he grabbed my hand and he shook my hand. And the truth is, I didn't get triggered that particular day. But people are right. They're going, listen, and it's the people that are suffering the same thing as me, when they understand it's real. And even though I make make jokes about it, like it's, you know, what is real and what's not real? Is he making jokes about being a germaphobe? Who doesn't like jokes? And is he exaggerating it? It's kind of funny to play that joke on me. You know what I mean? Like it's chasing Murray Langston around the office to pull the bag over his head.
Right, but it's not funny. But it's not funny if you're triggered.
If I would have been triggered, it probably would have ended badly, but I wasn't triggered. But I kind of understand humanity and I understand people don't know about it. We're talking about this in America. You're right now today, and people who are listening to this podcast, it's a much different world. But, you know, and people are taking mental health really seriously. And mental health has become part of our pop culture. You know, people are open about drinking. People are open, you know, Britney Spears all over the news right now. And there's much more of a compassionate lilt to it than there was the first time that she was in the news with all that. So it was a different time.
Yeah.
I just think that is kind of what that did for me, rather than feeling anything negative about Marshall. I just realized that's the world. The world doesn't understand. The world, if I'm not bleeding and I'm not unconscious, then they don't understand suffering.
Did he call
you?
Even
on this podcast, I don't know if people watch this Zoom call, but I'm sitting in a house. I'm smiling. I have an amazing career. I feel like one of the luckiest people in the world. And what kind of bullshit suffering is that?